So people have been asking me about what pedals or effects I use to get both a guitar sound and a bass sound out of the one guitar for our band. So I thought it might be fun to run through the bass signal chain and talk about what works for me. So the bass starts by running through a separate pickup. I've replaced the neck pickup of this guitar with a submarine pickup that only picks up the bottom two strings. So when I play chords, the bottom note is picked up and sent to the bass. After it leaves my guitar, it's got a separate lead here, so I have to have two leads, and that runs down into a doubler pedal. And the doubler pedal just delays the bass sound from the guitar a little bit, so that when I'm playing guitar and bass at the same time, it sounds a little bit less like an octave up and a little bit more like there's a bass player playing with the guitarist. After that, it goes into my Helix. I use that for my bass sounds, but you can use any amp modeler or a bunch of pedals. Firstly, the bass runs into a compressor, and then it runs into a pitch shifter to drop it down an octave. After that, it runs into another compressor, which I think mostly adds a little bit of distortion, just a tiny bit. And then it runs into an amp sim. I won't post the exact Helix presets, but I feel like you just have to play around with some amp simulators or your bass amp and just figure out what settings work for you. I think the most important thing is making sure that your guitar sound and your bass sound complement each other. So if there's a lot of bass and low mids and stuff in your bass sound, you might not want too much of that in your guitar sound, so they work together. After that, it runs through a noise suppressor just to get rid of some of the distortion between my playing, and then through a bit of an EQ to boost the lows, boost the high mids, get a bit more grit in there, and that's how you get this bass sound. Really thickens things up. Let me know if you have any questions, drop a comment, and if you want to see a discussion on the guitar signal chain, let me know.